Then what you have a lot of church folks that's sitting around and you understand they saying, damn, you understand this is a tragedy, the black community, this and that, but it ain't by chance that this is happening. They turned a certain group of us into animals.
Right.
And they turned another group of us into prey.
Right.
Because I wanted to get to the grassroots level because I wanted Pastor Vernon because I really believe that he moving through the spirit.
Right.
And I was very inspired when I went, to the forum on Sunday. So I wanted to go to different neighborhoods of dudes that I know is real down to earth, real raw dog, represent whether it's Detroit, LA, Cincinnati, Columbus, Miami, Detroit. I know you understand that y'all keep it all the way real.
I read a lot, and it's willpower, man. It's willpower.
Reading is important, isn't it?
Yeah, it's fun to mental.
Yeah.
It's fun to the mental.
Feed that brain.
That's what they call it, fundamental.
Feed that brain.
It's fundamental. So, that a book, it tells you a lot too. For the youth out there, if they picked up a book, people, wait to go to jail, lift weights and get big. You can do that at home. You can read a book. You can educate yourself at home. You ain't got to wait to go to prison to work out. You work out every morning.
Yeah.
You ain't got to wait to prison. People wait to go to prison to read a book. You can read a book every day when you're free. You can read more, But I feel that a lot of us gonna come together. I just put on my Facebook page. After we finish, I'm gonna show you what I put on my Facebook page right after I left the sermon. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna pull it up right now. You can come over here. I'm gonna pull this up right now because I put this up right after I left the sermon. This was real powerful. Right there at the top. I put that up there right there. It reads, I realized tonight you can have all the money in the world, but it don't mean nothing if we can't save and protect our African youth. So from this day on, I'm about to start a very positive In the Hood youth program. Somebody got to do it before it's too late. That's right awesome. After, that's right after, and I got like over 100 hits, because people on Facebook follow me over 4,000-5,000 people. So, a lot of my friends like Drum Cool, he hit me back, and that's an OG, they said, let's do this, Ice, because I know you can, if can't nobody. And that's when I posted that right after I left the sermon, up at the Word Church, because I feel like that was my feelings at that time. And that's what I'm going to do. I be on Facebook, they follow me. I have a strong voice.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, I'm finna get back over here right now to these things over here. You know how it does, man, when I do.
I appreciate that time.
Ain't no problem, man. So, is that anything, Mr. Ward? That's it? That's enough?
Yeah.
God's soldier. We gonna make this happen.
God's soldier.
We can't play that for my homeboy.
Let me tell y'all a little story about something about what's going on in my life. I lost my mom and my wife in the same week. So when you sit back and you wonder, and you ask yourself, you say, God, don't put no more in your heart than you can handle, right? When things like that occur in your life, it makes you wonder, how you know what I can handle? You got a lot of these kids growing up today without no mothers and no fathers. And by them having no mothers and no fathers, they hold stipulation of what goes on in life. It's obsolete about what we know what's supposed to go on in life. You really don't understand what you got until it's gone. And I had to find that out the hard way. But I'm a product of my environment. What I mean by a product of my environment, I got codes and ethics I live by. And by the codes and ethics I live by, makes me be the person who I am today. If I had the opportunity to have a mother again, or a father again, I cherish that, because like they say, you never miss what you got until it's gone. And by them being gone away from me in my life right now, if I just had the chance to get them back one more time, right? I'd probably do things different. I'm a chameleon. I adapt to the environment. And by me adapting to the environment, I adapt to what goes on around me. Convicted fella. And the reason I say convicted felon, right? Never realized I wasn't free. Cause I could do my time and come on back home. But in actuality, still locked up. Let me show you something. Look across the street. Those are my peers. These are the guys that I grew up with, played with every day, share my childhood dreams with every day. Take a look at that. My side. Guess what though? I know these niggas love me though. You know why I know they love me? Cause it's all I got. Look here, man. If you want to make a change around here in this society, this is where you need to be right here. Talking to the people that love these niggas. Cause them the only people that gonna be able to reach out and touch these niggas. And I use that word niggas loosely because it's a language. And the reason I use that word loosely, is I don't feel like man one them our next them that's our society right there. These what these young folks look up to every day of their life and hoping to be like. Look at my streets. This is what we got. Until we can start offering them dudes jobs, opportunities, and the change of life. This is what you got, America. If you don't like with it, you don't like it, deal with this shit, cause this is what it is. Other than that, this is what you got growing up every day. These the ones go to your schools, cause each one of them, they got kids too. If you can see us chilling out, hanging out like this here, guess what the kids doing? It's the society that we're living in right now.
We need to go to the root of the inner city and find out actually what's the problem. Why the young brothers, you understand, feel that they need to even exercise the violence, or for what reason, and can we stop it? That all these weapons that you see is toy guns. They not real. So therefore you ain't got to worry about it.
Say that we can actually stop the violence.
Okay.
Because as long as that, as long as we humans, and long as we on these streets, as long as life continues from this point, there's gonna always be violence. You see what I'm saying? But the people that I know that's the most violent people, they don't want to be violent. You know what I'm saying? I think that, life circumstances and how, just how the cards they was dealt brought them to that point where they had to be violent or either die or either starve. You see what I'm saying? So people do what they got to do to survive. You see what I'm saying? Now if you walk like if somebody came through the neighborhoods and just start picking up people and giving them jobs and saying, look, man, y'all do this, and we're gonna give y'all $20-some an hour. I don't know nobody that's violent that haven't signed up for some type of schooling or haven't, filled out an application, to get a job. You know what I'm saying? When they start flipping out and going crazy, that's when that come with rejection. You know what I'm saying? That because they done tried to do the good thing, the right thing, and tried to do good, and then, they've been rejected. So they're like, fuck the world. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. People that lost their mom, people that lost their dad, people that they call and be like, I need to depend on this person. They not there no more. So all they have is they self. You know what I'm saying? So stop the violence. I can't say that violence will ever stop. Violence been around from day one. You see what I'm saying?
So let me ask you this: do you feel like you still got? Are you a felon? You got a conviction?
Yes.
Okay. What about the rest? Any of y'all got convictions? Everybody up here got convictions. Everybody up here ex-felon. I was telling them earlier that I'm an ex-felon. I caught a felony conviction 22 years ago. And I didn't realize till like last year that I was a motherfucking modern day slave. Until, you understand, they took my club from down there. They say Fred shouldn't have nothing to do with, you understand, owning a bar. He shouldn't manage a bar. I said, damn. I said, I can't even work a job. You know what I'm saying? But it was amazing to me. So I'm saying by y'all knowing that y'all got felony convictions, do y'all feel like y'all still can participate, you know what I'm saying, in American society? Can y'all still, strive toward chasing that American dream, or do you have to go to some type of, it's the only thing you have is the underground, the underworld?
Right now, I could say, most of the people that's in my situation, that's convicted felons, and and they in a situation where society won't let them back in. I feel like, the only way they can get in is through violence, drug dealing, being an athlete, or or being an artist in the music business. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's the only way out for us. Right. You see what I'm saying? That's the only way society accept us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I feel like, you know, they say, you know, somebody killed somebody, robbed somebody, whatever they got to do, but they don't know the story behind why they did that. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, if somebody do something like that, and then, you know, they trapped in a situation where they go to jail, they do their time. You know what I'm saying? That's called paying your debts to society.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Then when you get out, they still hold that over your head. You know what I'm saying? It's like they never, ever, ever, you know what I'm saying? They never let it go. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And that's crazy because I did my time. What else do you want me to do?
Wow.
So now when I fill out an application and they run my social security number and they say, well, you know, he went to jail for selling drugs. I wonder, is he going to sell drugs to the other employees? I'm not on it. Evidently, I'm not on it. I'm trying to get a job. You see what I'm saying?
Can't get away from the bondage.
Right, but at the same time, you know, they could snatch young people up 17, 18 years old and prepare them to go to war, you know what I'm saying, overseas, and they done killed 10, 20 people, and then when they come back, you know what I'm saying, they accept them and they honor them and give them little emblems and all that. You see what I'm saying? You can't hold nothing against somebody for the rest of their life. You see what I'm saying? Like, sometimes, like, most people in their 20s, early 30s, teenage years, they commit crimes, they do whatever they got to do. You know what I'm saying? And when they did their time, how is it still hunting them in their 40s, in their 50s?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
I bear witness to that.
I mean, it's people that they dads now, they granddads.
Me!
Like, come on, man. Like, how could you not get a job? How could you tell your grandkids, look, this ain't what you supposed to do? You know what I'm saying? You supposed to go out here and get a job. If you want them Jordans, you got to take the trash out. You see what I'm saying? You got to, like, come on, man. I did my time. Let me go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, Pastor Vernon, everybody respect Pastor Vernon. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just like, that ain't who I'm talking to.
Right.
Because it get deeper than Pastor Vernon.
Ain't no mystery.
You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the government.
Yeah.
I'm talking about how they got everything modeled. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And a person like me, a person like you, a person like Pastor Vernon, they might not.
He might be naive to what they doing.
Right.
I don't think the government ever my thing is the government of America corporation never weaned themselves off free labor and cheap labor.
I think I speak for a lot of people in the streets.
I think
you know what
you
I'm
do
saying?
too.
It's like, it's kind of hard to believe that something is going to change. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, for somebody to say, man, we need to stop doing what we doing, man, shit about to change for us.
Yeah.
They about to start giving us jobs.
Yeah.
They about to start really, really respecting us as humans. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to say that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So people do for what's, you know what I'm saying, would have helped them out for the moment.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If it's, you know, rob that dude for $100, what you know,
At least
you
I'm
might-
eating tonight.
Right, I'm eating tonight,
Right.
but I might still get 15 years if I get caught.
Right. But tonight I'm eating.
Tonight I'm hungry.
Yeah.
You see
tonight
what I'm
I'm
saying?
hungry. That's even more
But you know,
important.
I mean, you know what I mean? Like, sympathy. Like, I don't feel like the people that got it got sympathy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's kind of hard to have sympathy on people who don't have it because you got it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? In any situation, when you got the monopoly, you don't want to let nobody else get a chance at the monopoly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They say the rich stay rich, the poor stay poor. I can't even say I would be different if I was rich.
Yeah. Like
I'm
Animal
rich.
Farm.
I want to stay rich. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't want nobody else to get a chance to come make me poor again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard to talk to people who got it, who got power, to say, man, give them people a chance.
Yeah.
They're like, give them a chance.
Yeah.
You shitting me? I'm rich. I don't want nobody to get a chance to take my spot. You see what I'm saying? So it's hard.
And you know what? You know when you say that, it was a quote, and I don't want to misquote nobody, but power concedes to no one, to nothing without demand. Power ain't gonna concede to nothing without demand, which means that Pastor Vernon, with what you want to do, being inspired by God, you might just have to start a revolution. You know what happens in revolution? They kill most of the leaders. It's always better to be assassinated than murdered.